Alright guys, check this stuff out. I'm starting a new hobby, gonna get into welding. Now when I was a kid, I did take arc welding in high school, and my dad had an oxygen acetylene torch and an arc welder at home, so I got to play around when I was a kid. But I haven't done anything since then, so this is basically all new to me. Take everything with a grain of salt, I'm just getting started, right? So I looked around on YouTube, checked out what was available. It looked like it was in 3 categories of kind of junk and mid-range, and then the expensive, you know, Millers and Lincolns. But it looked like for someone like me who's not going to be doing all that much, you know, I'm not going to be welding every day, this mid-range stuff is going to be more than enough for me, and it does a lot. So let's start right in here and take a look what we got. I got this Vulcan Omni Pro 220. I hear a lot of good things about this one. And nice thing is this will do stick, MIG, TIG, and flux core all in one package for like $800 or $900, depending on what kind of coupons and stuff you get. I got this stuff at Harbor Freight. That's a new thing for me too. I didn't shop at Harbor Freight until now. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe you can have some comments in the comment section there about your experiences, maybe good or bad. For cutting, I got the titanium plasma 45, and in order to make that work I had to get a new air compressor. So my old, I just have a little tiny little pancake compressor. I'm not sure, but I don't think it would be enough CFM, like cubic feet per minute of air, to run this torch. Maybe for cutting thin stuff, but anyway, I got this bigger Fortress. It puts out 5.1 cubic feet per minute at 90 psi, and that's going to be more than enough for me. I suppose if you were to get like a plasma table, cutting thick stuff for long periods of time, that probably wouldn't be enough, but I don't see that happening. So again, you know, this stuff is all for my needs. Might not work for you if you're doing heavy duty stuff, but it should be more than enough for me. I also picked up a little hose reel. I'm going to mount that up in the ceiling. I got all big plans for this whole compressor stuff. I'm going to do the whole copper, you know, dryer and all that. Big fun. Let's see what else we got here. I got a little handheld bandsaw. Got all this stuff cheap. Hopefully it works. I mean, that was only $79. Check all this out. Got the wire, got the stuff for the TIG, an extra gauge. I'm hopefully going to get 2 tanks. I haven't got my tanks yet. So you need one that'll be like 75-25 argon CO2, and then one will be 100% argon for the TIG. Some welding pliers and a hammer for the flux stuff. Oh, and I got this too. So you can see it in the back there. Welding cabinet. So that's actually a good place to start. So let's get that thing open and get started. Unpacked, all those boxes. Just seems like I'm missing something. I mean, it just all packed up so nice. That's it. You know, got the 4-function welder, cutter. Got this nice cabinet, just packs everything perfectly. Look at that. Everything you need will be right there. The helmet's down there. And of course, I got to hook up my gauges, get my tanks, and I even got to get power out here. So I'm putting in a dedicated 6.3 55 amp service just to run this off of. Well, I'll run some other stuff off of it too, but when this is on, that'll be the only thing on that line. Yeah, it's got place for all the cables. Everything's hanging on nicely. yeah, I can't wait to get that power hooked up, and of course I got to get my air compressor set up too. So I got a lot of work to do, but anyway, just like getting it out, and I'm real happy with it so far. Just the quality of it all, and it's great. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.